Hi, it's been a while. I am sorry. It's been that I've not been putting any content out there for a while. Anyone that's got a YouTube channel will tell you if you're not feeling it, you just won't make a video. It's that simple. You've got to be feeling it. And today, I perked up a little bit. None of this. This is all just pain of loss. It's got nothing to do with fear. I'm not afraid. This whole and certainly not World War Three. I mean, look, the whole CV-19 has kind of burnt itself out a bit now, so they need another form of fear, and that's the kind of that's the rhetoric, you know, bombs, nukes, World War Three, death, desolation, you know. Countries are handing out iodine tablets, and I'm just not falling for it. So it doesn't bother me. None of that's bothering me, right? This is the reason I've not been doing videos is because it's got nothing to do with what's going on in the world. I'm not phased by that. I'm not phased by it at all, and I mean that. So I thought I'd sort of like do a split video, like, so it's a prep shop and something else. So I'll just show you what you can get now, without getting any change from 100 quid. And this is from Farmfoods. So these pasta sauces, again, they're a dish that you just need to add water to. And if you do it right, you can eat it cold. You can do it with cold water, but it's a nightmare, and it's not nice. It's very crunchy. I found that out when I went wild camping once and forgot to take any. I thought I hadn't taken any cooking facilities, but I had. But we didn't realise that until we got back. They were buried right at the bottom of the bag, and we got there when it was pitch black. Another story for another day. So I got loads of pasta and sauces, a mixture there. So it was like 2 for £1. So I got 4 of those ones and 2 of those ones. I've got some more sliced onions. Again, make sure you go for sliced and not diced. It's just easier. I've got some cheese. I've got some diced swede. I've not dehydrated this before, so this is going to be a new one to add to my already growing dehydrated vegetable collection. So I've got 2 mixed veg, 2 swede, 2 sliced onions. I got some ramen noodles. They're masala flavour. I don't like the idea of that with noodles, so I'll just be chucking the sachets away. I've become very creative with ramen noodles, using my own stuff and my own recipes, and yeah, it's turned out to be gorgeous. These are a lot cheaper. I like to make sure my dogs clean their teeth, and rather than sit there with a toothbrush and some liver flavoured toothpaste, I just give them one of these when they've had a meal, or half of one for the little one. So I got these were only 99p each, 99p for 7 big ones. So that's a bargain, that is. I've got some chicken stock. These stock cubes can be used well after their use by date, well after, and you can make a soup out of them. The list is endless. I got 4 mugshot. I've started to make cup of soups, so I got 4 packets of them. They were 2 for £1, so I bought 4, and it is one of my favourite flavours as well, broccoli and Stilton. I got some Cadbury's instant chocolate. It says £2.50, but that wasn't what they were selling it for. I think it was about £1.75, something like that. I like to make my own mockers. I'm a bit partial to a mocker. Some more of the large tins of peck pork. More meals in a tin. And then we've got your soups, which are also your pasta and sauces. The Mandarin segments were 2 for £1. I got some more meatballs. I got one of each. There was a couple. It must take them 7 hours just to do one shop. And I'm stood there, and I got to the point where I just thought, can I just get this, love? Can I just get that? Can I get this? It's just doing my head in. This is why I prefer to shop at night. Oh my God, some people. Honestly, I don't know how they make it through a day. I've got 3 more Fray Bentos pies because I know I can cook them off grid and I use them at home. I've got 2 more of these, which again were on special offer. I think it was 2 for £4, which is good because it's good meat. A loaf of bread, some cranberry juice. I love it. It's like cranberry classic ocean spray, and there's about 1% cranberry in there. There's more than that. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying. Some more free range eggs. I've got some more of this thick Knorr soup, which is brilliant. A pack of 6 tins of beans, a pint of milk, some bleach, some pomegranate juice, which again doesn't have much pomegranate in there. I bought 2 packets of sugar, which I'll be vac packing up into smaller packets and sticking them into tubs. A couple of takeaway things. I am starting to cook again, which is good. I've got some dishcloths. I've got some of those curry sauces again. A massive bag. Now this has gone up in such a massive amount of money. I think it was about 15 quid. Now it's 20 quid for a 14 kilo bag. All the girls love it. And these, by the way, if you look on eBay, if you want a chew that's going to make your dogs, that's going to last with your dogs, so therefore become more financially viable, this is yak milk. It's compressed yak milk, and it's so tough, it just goes on forever. So have a look on eBay. Yak milk, it's pretty good for them, and it's just a chew that goes on for, it's stormproof. Now, you see, if they knew how much it cost, I bought 2 big boxes of tea because I love tea. I drink gallons of the stuff, and the usual 3 kilograms of pasta. Whenever you buy pasta, don't go for anything with like a hole through the middle, because it just takes up more space. You don't want any more air in there. So try and buy all your pasta in solid pieces. So, avoid stuff like pen. There's my little tomato harvest. Got plenty to go. There's so many that are still green. It's a nightmare. I brought in all of my chili and pepper plants. This is about a third of them. The rest of them are upstairs on the chest of drawers and the windowsill in the front bedroom where it gets all the sun. Now, the other thing that I was going to talk about. Now, we're looking at, or according to them, we're looking at 3-hour blackouts, right? It's still completely unacceptable. We all know it's bullshit. But it is what it is. Yeah. If you're getting pissed off and you're getting sick of it, and you're thinking to the point where I'm not eating properly anymore, I'm not sleeping properly anymore because I'm worrying about not eating properly anymore, especially if you've got a family, then just, if enough people came together. Right, so to avoid, because we all know you give the government and their handlers an inch, and they will always take a mile, always. You give them a little tiny bit of your freedom, you never get it back, and they'll try and take a little bit more. They're just so clever and so crafty. But I'm on it, like a car bonnet. I don't suffer fools, and these are all fools. You could put me in a room with every single one of these so-called elites, and I'd come out of that room unscathed. I would. They'd just be trying to scratch me and bite me and pull me hair that I haven't got. They're pathetic. So moving on. Don't worry, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just frustrated, you know, that it's got this far. But then, having said that, I think it needs to get this far. You know, those people that can, you know, we can, like I said in a previous video, we can hear the train coming. You know, so many people can't. They're going to need to see the train coming. We can hear it coming. We know it's coming. They need to see it coming before they get their shit together. So, dehumidifiers, right? So I bought a box of 12 of these, 500 ml, spill proof, blah de blah de blah, you can read. You know, so if you've got a few of these knocking about, when they decide to take it from 3 hours a day to 4 hours a day and 5 hours a day, and then a whole day here and there where you've got no electricity, you know, it's all possible. None of this would surprise me anymore. None of it. So I've got this massive box. I bought a big box, and it was cheap as chips. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link. I'll pin a comment with the link to eBay. I think it's probably one of the cheapest out there. Definitely one of the most value for money. There's also so if you, again, the downside is this is plastic and it's disposable. So bear with me. You can get them. Wish I took it out of the box first. You can get reusable ones. So I'll put a link in for these as well. So as you know, I've got a caravan. I mean, that's sorted. It's got plenty of these in there because we've got no way of actually kind of drying them out again. These can be done. You can stick them on your radiator, you know, in between blackouts or whatever, or you can stick them in the microwave. So when they're blue, they're dry. When they go pink, it means that they need drying out. So I've got a pack of two there. So I'll leave a link for that and a link for them, just so that you can try and avoid condensation, because people are going to be cutting right back on their heating. You know, they're just going to be putting more layers on. And remember, you know, whilst you're asleep, you breathe out 1/2 pint of water per adult per day, per night's sleep. So if you're up and about and you're breathing and you're exerting yourself, that moisture's got to go somewhere, you know. And if you've got a family and you've got no heating on, that moisture is going to be finding all these little cold dark spots, and before you know it, you've got mildew, and it just does your head in. And then you can end up with, depending on what your health conditions are, you know, if you're asthmatic, or you can end up with you know, the spores of the fungus can set your chest off, believe me. So that's about it. It's just I've got another video coming up about lighting for blackouts, where you don't need a solar system. You don't need to worry about that. And that'll be a relatively short one, or a longer one, you know, depending on how I'm feeling at the time. Just bear with me, guys. It's been a tough year. So that's it for now. Much love to all of you. I hope you're all okay. Don't worry about this World War III bollocks. It's just another, fear equals control, right? They've got to keep it up. You know, they don't want the 99% turning on them all at once, because it'll be over. But unfortunately, there's too many there's too many idiots out there. There's too many blind people, you know. I saw 3 people today whilst I was out shopping, fully masked up, walking down the street. I've got absolutely no sympathy for them whatsoever, none. You know, whatever's coming your way, you deserve it. So if you're still wearing a mask, you're a muppet. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.